was going to drop 75 just to get the 4-pack. I still haven't even seen nobody posted those pictures. Has that been shipped?
I don't think a lot of people bought them, but it did ship. It should ship.
Get this ready. Austen looks like he's in the area.
I'm super confused and ready to fight.
Let's do it. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy here, Coop, and we are back with another episode of the Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. Look who I found in the darkness. I rehired them, y'all. They put the applications back in. I said, you know what? This solo dolo stuff, the temp agency was able to give them both of them back. So
tell them the truth. We were holding out for a new contract.
Right. We have Chris Jones and Nick Bosa over here.
Yeah. We realized that offense wasn't working too well with only one person. So
I had to come up out of pocket all the kit. Game. We got the max contract, people. Make sure these guys are back. We got Austen Gunpla Tesseract, and we have CD, Chloe's dad, here with us. We're going to have another fun episode. All three of us together in one room. It's gonna get dope. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. So make sure y'all stick around. We're gonna talk about something that kind of, let's look into the future a little bit, right? Let's look into the future a little bit further down the line and see what BANDAI can do. But before we get started, as always, brothers, how's your week been? Austen, brother, how has your week been?
My week has been a roller coaster, but you know what? The good thing is that it's coming to an end, and I went off this ride. So we're getting there. We're at the final hill now, and I got the confirmation for my new place. I pick up the keys here pretty soon, and hopefully, if everything goes well, y'all should see me in the new pad. That's if everything goes well. Hopefully, it goes well. Cross your finger, it all goes well. My God, I hope it goes well. But shoot, everything's going okay for right now. Just surviving, chilling, making it work, bro. Making it work. How about you, CD?
Damn, Austin, you sound like an auction man over there, dog. Going once, going twice, 3 times sold. Week has been all right. Unfortunately, 4 days into school, Chloe has caught it. She has caught COVID.
No.
Yeah, she has it. She has caught COVID. And as you can see with the slight cough, I'm actually feeling a little warm right now.
No.
I think it might have caught your boy too. So
no.
Pray for me. Pray for me. But thank God work from home is a thing. So
yeah, that's true too.
True.
So
that is true.
I'm in the house, able to work and work on some stuff back here. We'll talk about that later. But other than that, man, it's been a good week. I can't remember if we did anything crazy. Me and the missus celebrated our anniversary, so we just went out, had a good time. Just kept it chill. It's been a chill little week so far. What you, Coop?
Same, man. Weekend was smooth. Let's see. Saturday was able to chill out. Sunday was able to take little mama. We went to the kind of like our own little spot and watched the game, and just chilled out. Try to make that a tradition. Try to do that as a tradition. Old enough now to where she kind of knows the players and knows what's somewhat going on. So maybe opening game, just kind of like a daddy-daughter date. Other than that, it's been chill. Real chill. Ready to talk about some steals for some people. Ready to talk about some steals for some people. And of course, as y'all know, building and breaking down a backlog. I'm going to make mine quick and easy, man. I ain't get nothing. Didn't find a lick of anything.
Empty-handed, huh?
Empty-handed. The Gundam gods wasn't shining their light on me this weekend like they were shining the light on some.
Hey.
Went to Hobbytown, didn't really see much. I don't know if I know in last Coop's Corner, y'all can check that out. Lovely show on this channel. Lovely host as always. I did, and I took a couple pictures. I did pick up the Easy 8 of Robot Spirit. Been having some good fun with this guy, man. Really decent figure. Comes with a lot. I'm grateful. It's kind of like full circle that I went out and picked up the 8th MS Team accessory pack for last year's Dio I did. So I have a couple of extra stuff like a GM head, the hover tank, things like that. So overall, this has been pretty good. But kit wise, I think I'm good on kits. I know I'm good on kits. I know I'm good on kits. Austen, you pick up anything, brother?
No, I haven't. Situation, man, I don't really get a chance to. I haven't really gotten a chance to really take a look at anything I might want to get or anything that looks that shows up to me. But so yeah, I'm clean whistle. I got nothing really.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm rolling up empty, man. Sorry, I can't carry the team no more.
Well, fellas, I was out and about, and I found something. Shout out to Hobby Lobby with this 40% off sale. I feel like every time I go in there, it's either like a Leo, a Charzaku, a Zaku F2, and a overpriced real grade. So I went to Hobby Town, went in there and spent a couple $. I got some ply plate. I don't have that in here because I've already used it, but I'll show you guys what I use it on later. So I strolled over there to Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, I don't really need to be in here. I know they don't have anything. And I stopped. That's it. Is that what I think it is? Is that a 40% off sale? And is there a big ass master grade in there?
Yeah. Hot.
Wow.
Hot damn.
A Sinanju master grade animation version for 40% off. So you guys can see the price at the top already. That is $69.99, which is already pretty cheap. I feel like I'll see a lot of places selling it for like $80, $90.
Yes, easily $88.
40% off. 40% off. So I spent $41 and a little bit of tax.
Real grade 52.
Real grade 52. They have Exia real grade in there going for like $40. The one you can get at Target. Still, I don't know when I'm gonna build it. I don't even know if I really needed it.
You can always send it this way.
Oh, I can't. I said I don't even know your address.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're right. Dang it.
That's fair. That's fair. You know mine.
Cool. So, yeah, this was still of a deal. I paced the store and I was like, damn, I gotta call this guy Coop. So I called him and I was like, bro, what do you think? Hit Austen, I was like, yeah, bro, I got a steal of a deal. He said, for what? So, shout out to my boys because like
had to. That's a master grade going for the $10 cheaper. In 2019, pre-COVID, this real grade Sinanju was going for 40 at Hobby Town. 52 now, 52 to 55.
So it's crazy. This is the base to my dream resin kit. If y'all know, that's the Rosen Zulu.
Oh yeah.
There you go. It don't get no easier than that, then Cap. It don't get no
halfway
easier
there.
Than that. Yeah,
So
you're halfway there.
That was my pickup.
That's tough.
It was a good day. It was a good day.
That's tough. That's tough. That's what's up, man. That's a pretty good deal. If you are going to build it, even in the future, just go ahead and go on eBay, brother, and pick up 2 metal frames.
2 metal frames?
Hips. I heard the hip joint.
Right.
That hip joint is really terrible. Snapped a few times on a few people. I wonder if there's I will want to pick it up if there's a metal frame, metal inner frame. You're on the hunt. Austin.
People just check it.
Go ahead.
Hobby Lobby, man. I don't know. They be getting all these kits, dog. I seen they had the Zaku 2 Char in there. I've seen the Eclipse, Master Grade Origins. I don't know what's going on, but 40% off. Can't beat none of that shit.
You can't beat none of it. But that's what's up, man. Makes me now. I know I said before the next MG I'm going to do is the Epion. I am going to probably do after the XE is finished and I'm working on a PG. I want to slowly build the Sinazu full mechanic clear. Full mechanics clear.
The clear joints would be crazy.
Yeah. I want to do that one. Next up, we have what's cooking, what's in progress in photos, paint, figures, whatever the case may be. Make mine pretty quick. I am want to shoot and post 30 pictures in 30 days. I don't know if that's going to be an average, right? Like I have 30 pictures in 30 days, but I want to do one a day because, like I said before, repetition. I'm a sports guy. Repetition is the key of getting better, and it's good quality repetition to get better. So only way to get better is just keep shooting. So the goal is to shoot a picture a day. For I won't say figures. I'm sorry. For kits, CD gave me a good idea while I'm waiting around for cutting up pieces and things like that. Paint. Go ahead and start decaling the body. So I know y'all are both finished. I'm dragging ass, fellas, and I apologize.
It's all good.
It's all good. You on your way?
Yeah, we decaling the Space Dom, Prototype Dom. Again, we're doing the Undergated Nightmare. Go check it out. CD just dropped a crazy photo. Austen's messer is nuts. I'm just trying to make sure I can stay in the ballpark with these guys. Hand painted.
It already looks really good. So I think you're already there.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hand painted the eye, the mono eye. First time doing that. I used
easy, right?
Yeah, it was easy. It's definitely patience. Because like you said, you was like, yo, let it dry so it don't streak up. Let it dry, come back with a second coat. And I was like, hey, you're right. So I did. I used the SMS Infinite Flaming Red. And it comes out pretty glossy, which is kind of crazy. Like pretty, it still looks like it's not dry, but it is. And I threw some of them are up there. I don't know if y'all be able to tell in the picture, but that some of these decals are the chipping decals because I know we're doing like the weather effect. So I got I forgot in my looks like a deck of cards. Hold on, where is that?
Chip and decal set.
Chip and decal set, but damn G reworks look like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards with all these damn decals. I mean, it's like. So I'm just going through some.
I got Exodia over there and shit.
I gotta really makes me remember some of the kits I do have, man. I know we was just talking about this one the other day, but y'all are wild for saying that ground unit like this suit isn't crazy.
That's the exam 3.
I know it's the exam 3. Exam 3. This is not symmetrical, Austen. This is not symmetrical because you say you only like the exam 3 because it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
Oh damn! It is symmetrical. Oh, it is symmetrical. That's right. Okay, that's on me.
Crazy.
We got him.
That's crazy. On me. All right. I mean, I was staring at both of them. I was like, hold on, this shit ain't symmetrical, but it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's tough. And I need to go ahead and paint mine. I need to paint mine.
Man,
I'm just going through some of the stuff.
That master grade exam 3. Honestly, I'll be right there with you, man.
Keep waiting, Austen. Keep waiting.
I know.
As soon as you said master grade, keep waiting.
I know.
Wait. But that's all I got, man. That's all I got. As soon as you said master grade, just keep waiting, brother. keep hope alive. Got 2 of these.
Have you been able to work on anything?
You don't need do you need a Penelope decal sheet, Austen?
Me, I do not own a Penelope. I own a Cassie, but I've already built mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, you can hang on to that. I'm probably not gonna buy a Penelope anytime soon. So,
Coop got that briefcase over there.
I know.
Yeah, he does.
And I need to break that down. But again, that's crazy space. That's crazy space. The double.
Especially does it come with the missiles too?
Yeah.
The effects.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that thing is
crazy.
huge.
That's crazy amount of space though.
You need a room.
And you have
for
to
that
paint
shit.
the effects because people say the effects look like P streams. Like you have to actually paint the effects to make it look better.
It's not the same effects that come with the I guess they don't look like that. The funnel effects. I thought they
thought
were
it
just
does.
the capped off funnel effects. That sucks.
I thought it does, but people. I heard some people saying they don't like the like they say the clear whatever color they're using just look a little bit cheaper. So some people said just paint it. It looks better.
Mm.
Like do like crossfade like from orange to red and then to
Yeah.
yellow or something like that. They said it looks better.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't dropped their Odysseus high grade. I know we're getting off topic, but this Odysseus gun without the flight unit.
Oh, without the
Without
Penelope.
the Penelope. Yeah, without the Penelope pack. That's crazy they didn't do that.
I guess. Oh yeah, P Bandai. You're right. Yeah.
I'll cop it though too. I kind of like the way that Odysseus look.
I like it without all the other shit on it.
Without all the other stuff on it. Yeah.
I like it just without the giant chicken head.
Yeah,
Dr.
right.
Radar things.
That's okay. Now, when you see it in a movie, because when I saw it, I watched. Yeah. When I watched the movie again, there was a scene where it looks when it dipped down to go. It went down to go get Chase to see when it was coming down, and it did look like a dragon. How it looked, it gave that dragon-like appearance. I was like, okay, that's tough. That's tough. At first, like if you stand it up, it looks weird with the Penelope fighting standing up. But if you lay it on his stomach and make it look like it's in dragon mode, it's tough. It's tough.
And I would say the original artwork for it actually I think looks way better than the redesign they made for it. But that's just me.
Yeah, I seen that too. I seen that. Where did I see that at? Did we recently look at that in a book? But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. What y'all working on?
Austen, were you able to work on anything these last?
I was. I actually had a little bit of free time, so I decided to just knock something out because I was sitting here thinking I was like, once I got everything done, I was like, I won't build anything until I'm all set. But I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. I saw some gameplay for Armored Core 6, and oh my god, the mecha designs in there had me going. So I was like, let me start. I want to build an Armored Core right now. And the closest thing I got is the guy who designed the Armored Cores in the
the Farak.
Yep. Oop, there we go. The Farak gun. Yeah, so the same guy who designed most of Armored Cores designed the Farak and the Zewart and the Zewart Heavy. So they look like Armored Cores, kind of. Mm-hmm. So as a result, I was like, let me just build this. And man, it felt like I was building it. I had the Armored Core music playing in the background, and I was just sitting alone here in the dark, like right.
That's
just
why we got him on our team.
Yeah,
that's why we got him on our team. He builds in the dark.
Yep, I had just the one little light suspended above me, right? Because I had my little lamp light I brought with me, and I was just like, dun dun dun, fires of Rubicon, dun dun. I'm just glad nobody walked in on me because they would have been like, okay, so a psycho lives here.
Yeah,
close the door.
Serial killer.
Yeah, the fires burn us all.
How was it though? How's the Farak? I mean, everybody's. What's the con? I don't want to hear no pros about it. I don't want to hear no pros. What's the con?
You want to hear any pros?
Everybody, I hear the pros from everybody. The Farak is this. The Farak is a good kit. All Wish for Mercury, which is at this point, what Wish for Mercury kit is terrible. I'm tired of hearing how good Wish for Mercury kits are.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. They're all
Ariel's terrible.
Good. No, it's good. It's just the proportions look crazy, but it's a good kit still.
Oh, good kit still. The Ariel.
The Ariel. You know my favorite one's already.
Yeah, the Calibar. You know, actually, I would agree with you, CD. What's crazy is out of all of the kits, the Ariel seems probably not the best. Oh, I mean, it's not bad. It's just probably bottom of the
good
pack. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Somebody has to.
It's on clearance, dog. Have you guys seen it? It's on clearance.
Yeah, at Target. Yeah, but that's Target though.
Yeah, I mean, I know they printed too many of them anyway, but I mean, like, even the sales, even step aside the sales, like the overall design of it looks pretty good in my opinion with all the shield bits, like the gun bits on it. But besides that, it doesn't bring it like the original Lefrif, like the pink one. That, in my opinion, looked better. And then
Right.
all the Calibarn after it looks better. And I was like, well, dang, they did the aerial bad. I mean, the aerial rebuild's even worse, but there we go. There we go. That's a bad one. Aerial rebuild.
Okay. Aerial rebuild.
Don't
Is it
like it.
because it's a repeated kit?
No,
That
I
just
just don't
looks
like the design of the rebuild. It's ugly.
Okay.
Yeah. The two V fins that go straight for some reason.
Yeah.
How
Why?
are those kits anyway? As I'm building the Dom, and I forgot how bad Xeon Origin kits are when it comes to fucking seam lines. Man, the Dom got like a crazy seam. Where's it at? Look at, I mean, come on, man. I know seam line removal. I got to go through the process, but damn.
Yeah, I regretted not taking the seams out of the forums on mine because I was like, bro, this shit's every time I look at it now, it kills me.
So what's the seam lines on the Witch for Mercury kits? Because I ain't built one yet.
Well, the good news is with the Fract, there's so many curves here that they just kind of meld them all together. But I guess the biggest one would be one of the side engines here. If you take this off and you zoom in on it, there is a seam line that goes straight down. Let me see if I can get the camera there. There's a seam line that goes straight down the middle of it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it starts from here.
There it is. Yeah,
there it is. And that's a seam line right there. That big old one right there. So
damn, that's wild.
I don't know if that's a design feature or a seam.
No seam lines except from the top of the backpack right here.
Okay. That's not bad though.
And then the barrel, the gun's 2 pieces, so there's a seam line with that. But everything else, they kind of turned it into a panel line the way it comes together. So I'm not mad about that.
I would say the one design feature I kind of don't like about the Fract is that like what's cool about it is its signature shoulder pads, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these shoulder pads are not connected to the shoulders; they're connected to the backpack on like a gimbal. And this little gimbal is not really the strongest to keep them there. It kind of moves them out the way, but I kind of would have liked it if it was connected to the shoulder, just so I can keep them uniform.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be the biggest drawback.
Well, that's good. I haven't built. I built the grays from the IBO kits line. I haven't built any of them. Granted, I have like damn near all of them. God, I wish I could go back on that IBO kit.
Buyer's remorse.
That's super buyer's remorse. And I was going to drop 75 just to get the 4-pack. I still haven't even seen nobody posted those pictures. Has that been shipped?
I don't think a lot of people bought them, but it did ship. It should have shipped by now, but I don't think a lot of people bought them.
Now, right? A 4-pack, that was years ago. Yeah, I'm tripping. I haven't seen anybody post like, "Yo, my 4-pack came in."
Because like Austen said, because no one bought that shit.
It's sold out quick because that's the only way you get the axe.
The dot and what's that one weapon they're using? The illegal shit.
Oh yeah. The Gale slave.
Yeah.
Dying slave.
People might have bought that pack just for those items and then probably just didn't even bother with the rest of them.
Crazy.
Yeah. I wanted that shit when it dropped. But CD, what you got cooking, bro? What you been working on?
Man.
What you been finished? What did you finish with?
So what I finished, of course, was our group build, the Knight of Solomon, my high mobility type Zaku, all painted, detailed, weathered. It was fun, man. This shit, I kind of like got me back in the mood. And I did a lot of hand painting, like all the red in the vents, hand painted. The backpack is entirely hand painted. The axe on there is hand painted. All the little piping on there. And I feel like I was like, Doc, I'm pretty tired of building, and like this rejuvenated me. Got me back. And I also hand painted the mono eye in there too. Perfect. Okay. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did it.
And because those don't come with like a little push-up part, right?
No, it's just a flat piece with a little sticker on it.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, this shit was fun, man. I'm glad we decided to do it. I'm glad it's done because now I'm like ready to get back in the lab and work on some new things. But I also made a base for it. This was my first time really trying this out with the Pla play. I see a lot of guys like Achieve Gunpla, shout out him, Cobra Pla, Han Jumpla, making a little base. So this is one solid piece of plot plate. I think it was like 60 millimeters or thickness or whatever. But I chopped it up, made it fit. Took a 3.0 scribed some lines into it. Did some shading. Shout out, I forgot the guy's name. I'll put that in the comments or something. He posted a video on Instagram of how he does his shading for his tick bong. I was like, I want to try that. So did it on this, came out amazing. Shout out Splash Paints, Xeon Gray. This is the color it is over black and gray primer. And then
Where'd
just
you
some
get the wood
decals.
block?
Wood block,
Mhm.
Hobby Lobby, 2-pack, $1.99.
Oh wow!
And I cut the plot plate. My only thing is with this thickness, get some real, like I'm cutting it with like hobby scissors and that shit was ruining it, so it's not perfect all the way around. So get something that can really cut through it, but super easy. I did this in a night, start to finish. Probably took me about 2.5, 3 hours. Longest was like waiting for it to dry, but so much fun. Adds another dimension, and it like really like kind of steps up the game. And plus, had to put your boy on their CD. So
the CD division out that motherfucker.
Expect some more from me, man, because they're so fun to do. I tell everyone like try something new every time you build. So this is my new thing, and like I said, continue to have me like hyped to get back in the hobby. And I did finish up one other thing. Shout out Houskin House, man. I've been waiting on building this kit. It's a favorite wing kit of mine, and I kind of snapped it together last night. But Shinlong.
Oh
There's something different about my Shinlong, if you can tell.
The shoulders aren't painted green.
Well, it's not
that
painted
too. Yet, but
This
look
is
at the
different.
arms.
That's tough.
They're big.
He has the
Oh, yeah,
dragon
dual.
on both. He has the dual dragon arms,
Oh,
which
dope.
the high grade
So,
only allows you to
I
do the right
I
arm.
cannibalized one. I'm gonna have to do some modifications because you can see the elbows. The bend on the other arm doesn't get too much bend, but yeah, we're going Ultron version on this, so expect a nice greens, some greens on this shit. But
Dope.
I'm looking forward to this, man. I've been waiting to build this. Got some scribing I want to do on it, but that's the next project up for your boy. So that is all I have cooking.
I need to get to my Shinlong, man. I need to get to some of my wing kits. I've been neglecting on them, but that's
You got
what's
them
up,
all?
man. Yeah, I do, and I want to. At this point, I need to go back. Then maybe I don't know. I'm talking. I want to go and hunt down the whole wave again, just to have one on ice. Death Scythe, heavy arms, but maybe I'll be a goal. See how the cheapest I can get it. Like we'll go to Hobby Lobby and get a cheap Leo. Try to see if I could piece together the whole high grade set from 2016 to up. The standard editions. $8.99 at Hobby Lobby. $8.99 at Hobby Lobby.
I got a dial in mind.
And up next is what's new. What's new coming out in the community? Shout out to Gunpla Nerd. We typically look at what's new off of his page. And I don't know if this is a re-release, fellas, but I know we talked about this one last time. But this says custom build. Okay, custom build. The PG high grade high mobility Zaku ground use e-book unit. This is a custom build from someone.
Yeah, and it looks like it's Hobby Japan magazine. So HJ, so it must have been a feature.
That's crazy.
Looks
Tough.
good.
Doesn't even look like those are water slides because those are water slides that it comes with. But I don't know if they painted.
Isn't that crazy?
You think that? Yeah, that might be paint.
Is that paint or water slides?
Don't know. Might be paint. If he customized it, if it was a custom build, he might as well just painted it.
No way you get those water slides that dissolve like that.
Nah, not unless you put a crap ton of flat coat on top.
Right. I'm looking at the red right here and trying to see if that red goes into this seam right here. I can't tell because that would give it away if it was water slide. But this is tough. Whoever did this is tough. Just paint it.
I need to
Looks-
paint mine.
Yeah, looks like it. I'm not even gonna lie. For someone who does mostly rattle cans, this looks like an absolute nightmare to paint.
Yeah, I don't know how you would the amount of masking you'd have to do.
Yeah.
You see, doing a splinter camo is easy because you could just make geometric shapes and have two or three colors.
Sharp
This
angles.
is like, this is like 5 colors, and they're all like wisped through.
Yeah.
This is nah.
And you could probably, I mean, I guess you could. That's a risk, ain't it? Using the water slides as a kind of like a masking tape,
It doesn't
It's a
work too
risk.
well.
right? Yeah, I want to say I wanted. That
You
ain't
would have
gonna-
to. I'm sorry. You would have to get the knife. I mean, I have to cut out the water slide decals on top of a masking tape, and that way you can have the exact shape you need of the masking tape
Mm,
and put that there. But then you have to remember what color you're painting and keep really good track of what you're doing, and then you have to
Yeah.
get the opposite shape to cover it when you're done.
could it be a
That's
custom camo?
Could be. It looks like it's on point, but yeah, it could be.
Look at
Whatever
that eye
that
glowing
green
in that
is.
shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good. It makes me. I like. Look at this with the bayonet. That is tough.
And look at his fist.
On my phone.
No O hands. That's all I
No
wanted to
O-
say.
No O hands. Yeah, that's true.
That was the customized part.
Yeah. No closed fist.
Close fist. Close them. Especially for this next kit coming up. Make sure you put some closed fists on this Maxter. And
Please.
more glam shots at a
Does
Maxter
it
Gundam.
come with closed fist? If it comes with
It
closed
I
looks
hope
like it
so.
does.
It better. Yes, it does.
Yep. Yes, it does. CD's
There we go.
kit of the year. CD's kit of the year.
This comes out in what? November release?
Oh wow, you get the core fighter with it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
That's crazy.
When this touches down, I'm snapping it together, taking a picture, unsnapping it, and getting painted. No matter what I'm working on, this is
Jumps to the front of the line. You gotta wait. You know the decals are coming. You might have to wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Resident G
you might
Reworks
have to-
already working on them.
G Reworks working on them.
They
might
sent
have
him
to
an
wait.
advance copy.
Got some Warhammer stuff. I like this shaded. I gotta study some more of this Warhammer stuff.
I was about to say that.
I
the
ordered
shading
some
looks great.
minifigs. I'm about to dive into these. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sheesh.
That shading looks. Oh, I love the yellow helmet. The color separation there. That's a nice.
Yeah.
touch. That's pretty dope.
This got some another what,
Okay, thank you.
Kakiseki
Okay, stink guy.
custom build.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah, it does look dope.
That
Is
looks,
this the breakdown of that one that looked like the Barzan?
no, this is the one from the. Oh, is it? No, that's the new
It's
one.
over.
for the new show.
Yeah, the OVA.
Oh.
It's OVA. It's a 10-minute episodes or some shit. But yeah, the one on the left is the new version.
Okay.
It looks good though.
Next up, we have the Gundam Base Limited 144 high grade core Gundam and a core Gundam 2 core chain set in real type colors.
Why? That's my question. Why?
I have no clue, dog.
Yeah, bro.
I
Dude, that's-
like the core Gundam, but I mean, what's crazy is that like the Jupiter 5 set, the one that's white there on the far left, that comes in white already.
Fact.
The only thing they're changing here is some red. They're adding red and then whiting the most of
Yeah.
that comes in white.
It's literally the same thing. They just changed the red parts. They're normally orange.
Yeah. Of the Jupiter, I'm sorry, no, the Jupiter 5 there is black. They have some black ones, but the Earth 3, it's Jupiter 5 was white, but they changed that to black. Sorry, my bad. That's a big change, I guess. And then the Earth 3, which was blue, they changed to white. And then for the Saturn 6, which is orange, they changed that to white. They just unpainted it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm never a big fan of these suits and kits anyway.
I do have to say this though, if you're not a fan, build them. They are actually incredibly fun, and because even though they're tiny, their posability is incredible.
Crazy.
I have some pictures I'll show you, Coop, later that you might turn your mind around on them. They are huge fun to build.
To me, they look like if an SD evolved, like if like Digivolve, like Pokevolve.
I'll see you in that and say they look like they're an SD if someone zoomed in on the image, but the resolution stays the same, so all their blockiness is still there.
Right. Yeah, this is wild. And 3-day metal build, 3 days left. That's 2 days left.
Looks better than the Master Grade. That was the metal build Providence Gundam. Looks better than the Master Grade, but my God, is that bad boy?
Price tag on the shit.
That's crazy. What is this? Oh, Robot Spirit Exam. There you go, my lane. I might have to pick this up. Is he UC?
There you go.
Yes, he is.
Sure is.
He is UC. The Ifrit is UC. Stupid question. Yes. Well, I guess this could fall into a C category. It does look like a C mobile suit.
Geez, they want $100 for it? Or 80?
Probably around like 80, 90.
Probably for the effects and shit on it.
It's 99,000 yen, so that means
that's crazy.
$80.
I don't know. Looks dope. 1 day left for the Providence.
That was quick. Oh, man, it's sold out.
It sold out?
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Oh,
dang, 46,000 yen?
Metal build though.
400.
Bro, the weight on it is probably a small child.
Yeah.
So I can buy a PlayStation 5 for $30 more.
But you won't have this though.
You're right, I won't have that. But I'll have a PlayStation 5.
That is true.
Yeah. That's just crazy.
Let's see a P Bandai 30-minute mission. And what are they doing now, man? What is 30-minute mission doing with this? I don't know what is like again Bionicle.
This shit looks like some Xeon.
I like the head. Everything else is okay, I guess. But I like the head. The head and the spear. The little shoulder things are cool. The legs look like they're recycled. The bottom calves look like they're recycled. But yeah. What you think, CD?
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass.
Just the head. That's all I need.
Pause. Wow.
Just the head is all I need.
P Bandai 30-minute sisters. Stepla Steroid in Artito form. Austen is shaking his head up and down. It's a girl kit, so it's a must.
And it's a 30-minute mission, so it's cheap, but it's P Bandai, which means it's a no.
Why no?
I don't really like buying a 30-minute mission P Bandai kits. I think that the whole line, the idea was to make it affordable and customizable, and P Bandai is the exact opposite of affordable, was making it as affordable as it should be to me. What is this? This is already $40 with P Bandai, so plus tax, you're looking at $45 to $50. And I mean, you have to scroll through the pictures to see if you even really want it. And the only thing I want from this literally is the helmet.
I was gonna say the helmet. Yep.
That's it. Everything else in it looks so just bare bones regular. I'm like, I don't care. I like the helmet. I like
the head suit. Yeah,
not for $40. I have that hair. I own that hair. The hair kit. I just don't own the helmet. I want the helmet.
I own the helmet. What the fuck happened to the helmet?
I know, guys. I know. I buy a Master Grade for literally the gun and shield and gave it to Coop. But still,
okay,
I have to draw a line in the sand.
This is it comes with a whole lot though, man. It comes with a whole lot.
Tell them that's a pass, Austen.
That is a pass.
But look at this down here.
Walking on by.
That's just as much Bionicle as the last one.
Yeah, that is true.
If not more.
Yeah.
Spacesuit looks dope though. Spacesuit looks dope. I think that's pretty much it. I think there's a couple I was going to run through. Oh yeah. Last week I said I want to talk about this. What's y'all opinion?
That shit looks terrible.
This is the new. I'm about to read out the whole name. ASW G54 Gundam Mjolnir from IBO Underhunt. with his surgical feathers.
I don't know about y'all, but if my
she got box cutters.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know about y'all. If my doctor needs that many syringes, I'm like, bro, why do you need to replace your syringes all the time?
Right. This shit looks dumb, and I don't want to see a model of it.
You get one.
It looks like it's not from the world of Gundam, though. It looks like it's from like
that's what I said.
Rosalfon or something.
It does not look like a Gundam. It does not look like anything in the IBO.
Look at the back of it, bro. It's like a tail. Don't pass. No IBO.
And it has a dress.
Yeah. Bye.
At this point, is it just stake to have a kit to have a kit? Like at what point? And this is for the people in the audience as well as listening to this. At what point do we say, yo, enough is enough? Like, not enough as in like stop making kits, Bandai, but we're not going to buy every single kit that comes out.
Right.
Y'all gonna have to start pulling off some quality.
If that's the case, give us some shit. Give us some master grades. God damn. Keep
right.
They probably have 5 more IBO kits. 5 IBO kits they've already have like planned to release. Keep those 5. Give us a master grade, please.
Yeah, they really shot themselves in the foot when they said 72 different IBO kits.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are screwed. All right. Yeah. This was mine. This just dropped, I think today or maybe yesterday. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys know Infinite Dimensions is one of my favorite builds, baby. As you guys know, they brought us last time the Genesis. Still one of my favorite kits of all time I built. I know it doesn't really look like that. It doesn't look like the aerial or whatever's happening, but it's pretty cool. Trust me. But let me tell y'all, they just dropped this the trailer for the new one coming out, and I don't know about y'all, but whoo boy,
okay,
whoo boy.
Let's see what we got going on here.
I already like the color scheme. Already.
Okay, I'm a good pass.
Good pass?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm a good pass.
It's got a wing. It's got something from Wing in it.
Ooh, I already saw it. The Thunderbolt. This is not the Thunderbolt from Gundam, but it's called the Thunderbolt, Infinite Nova, Infinite Dimensions, Wing, right? New Thunderbolt kit. What's from Wing?
The gun?
I will assume that's it. Yeah, it drew. Yep.
Ooh. And the backpack comes off?
Yeah. Looks like a Genesis. Looks dope for y'all people. For y'all.
Yeah, this is for me. I'm already saving up right now.
Just know one thing.
My 2 months anyway. Watch.
And we're not pre-ordering it from
USA.
You don't get my business.
Should we wait? At this point, should we wait till they do a sale on third-party kits, though?
Yes.
They're doing sales on the Genesis. I think you can get it for, I think, $20 off.
Yeah, I know. So why don't you just wait till they do that sale again?
No, I'm going to pre-order it, buy it. Damn, I want it now.
I hear you, big dog.
From there? Please don't do it from there.
Oh, no. I'm getting it from Planet Gundam. Or Gundam Place. Gundam Place might be holding it, so. Or Vulcan Hobby. Vulcan Hobby might be holding it.
Because what you can do at Vulcan.
Save 10% using our discount code, the Undergate 10.
Because save you a little bit of coins if he has it. If he doesn't have it, you could definitely check out and use the code Undergate 10 to get 10% off your order.
Yeah,
that's right.
Next up, we have Hold That Thought. I think my NFL picks from last week. I think I did all right. I think I went for almost all the home teams.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the Eagles game. I had us going. I had the Browns beating the Bengals. I did say that. I said I had the Browns beating the Bengals if Joey B didn't play. Joey B played and the Browns still
and they walked him like some dogs. They walked him like some dogs.
What's crazy too is they had like a test example. They had the Chiefs who didn't play their main receiver all year, right? He didn't even practice or do preseason. And he went out there and he stank. We have Joey Burrow who didn't play any preseason or practice, and guess what? He stank.
Yeah.
And his offensive line didn't actually like him. But yeah,
That's that's crazy. And what happened to Aaron Rodgers?
Oh my god, bro!
all
Oh,
that hype,
That's crazy.
All that hype to be
and they
done.
still won.
Crazy.
That's crazy to think about.
You know what's crazy too?
What's
The
up?
Steelers starters played the entire preseason every game. And you know what happened? They
Fatigue?
stayed.
Go
That's
on.
new. That's
Hey.
you're supposed to do that.
Hey, the Giants, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Giants did everything they were supposed to do. Went into the season with optimism, and they learned really quick that this isn't Pee Wee. This is real.
Yeah,
But they're still the
I think
Giants.
the only big name quarterback that came out really winning this weekend was Jalen. Jalen Hurts, quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. If y'all ain't
I don't know
remember.
if that would call that a
Hey,
win.
I had him
like
on
a
fantasy,
big
and he
win.
gave me the most mid performance. So
I'm pretty sure
I'd take
he's
Tua.
escaped
Tua had the
with that
best
win.
quarterback performance.
Escape. So let's see. We
If
had
anybody really needs an asterisk next to their
let's
victory,
see.
I think
Joey
the
B
Eagles do.
lost. They praised Joe Burrow. They praised Patrick Mahomes. They praise Justin Herbert. They don't give no praise to Jalen Hurts, who came out.
Well, to be fair, everybody knows that the beginning of the NFL season, really it's around game 3 where we got an idea of what teams are.
Okay.
Games 1 are a little bit more of a warm up.
So
2
what's
is like
game-
okay.
So what's
And
game
3
one?
was-
What's game 1 for the Cardinals? What was that?
Oh no. As you know, we are tanking. What do you mean? Our failure is a success. Thank you.
Okay.
We need the picks.
That's a win.
I don't know
That
if
is
you
a
know
win.
this, but our average team age is like 42. So we need actual like players. So every loss is a victory, buddy. I'll take all the, you know what? I'll be smiling to the bank at the end of the season when all y'all got no picks because all y'all played too well and still lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And I'm going to be rolling over there, getting everybody I need so we can get some good picks, bro. I don't know about it. I mean, y'all still got, and as a matter of fact, both of y'all got to take on the Cowboys. I don't feel good. I'm good. We lost. No, thank you. Eagles, have fun. I mean, you barely lost against the Patriots with Mac Jones, who can barely see down the field. And the San Francisco 49ers played, no, y'all are pretty good. But I mean, y'all are going to lose somehow. We all know that. But anyway, y'all enjoy. Y'all enjoy. I'll be over here. Say what you want about my Cardinals, but hey, yeah, it's all right.
Fair enough.
Sorry, my rant. I have to defend myself. Only person here who lost.
It's all right, Austin.
The red jerseys did look dope, though. The red on red. I'll give y'all that.
Yeah, I can't wait to retire.
He said, I can't wait to retire.
Damn.
Did you say CD fire?
Fire.
Fire. Yep. They burn just the same. Yep. When we get rid of them. Fire.
Who? Let's see. Game of the weeks. I mean, game picks. I got Philly plays Vikings tomorrow night. Thursday night football.
What's the spread on it?
That's
I don't know, man. Thank you. What difference does it make, CD? Just take Philly. Regardless
I'm
of
a betting man.
So, who y'all game of the week? Let's see. Green Bay, Rams. No. Chiefs at Jaguars. That's going to be a good one. Ooh, I don't know. Ain't no real good games. Cardinals at Giants. Somebody got to win.
Man, that's going to be the most boring game in the world.
Giants by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so. Right?
Yeah. I hope.
I think this
Seahawks versus Lions.
Seahawks versus Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say the Seahawks, but the Lions.
Did you see the Seahawks play this week?
I did.
They lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Their defense is terrible. Their offense is good.
Who wants to see the Seahawks play the Lions?
No, nobody. But
that's gonna be a low-scoring game.
I think it's gonna be high.
Really?
High. Seahawks defense is terrible. They're like historically terrible. They let Matthew Stafford throw for. They had 2 receivers who I don't even know their names. Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp was out.
Yeah,
Cooper Kupp was out.
So Seahawks Lions. I'm taking over points. Whatever the point total is, I'm taking over. There's no defense going to be played.
No defense. It's kind of crazy how there's a clip of Geno Smith. This clip of Geno Smith. What do you say? What do you say? Oh God. Oh, he said, "Oh my God!" When
When
he
you
saw
see
Aaron,
Aaron Donald,
Yeah. He's like, oh
Hey,
my God.
scared. Why he says anything like that?
and,
But I
and
think
then
the game of the
Colts Texans, 2 rookie quarterbacks, 2 rookie black quarterbacks.
Colts got it.
yeah, I think so too. But I think this is gonna be game of the week.
Ooh, yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be good.
And
Trevor
they
Lawrence?
somebody got to come out 0 and they ain't about to go 0 and 2 to Kansas City.
I think that they can if nobody if they don't what's the tight end's name?
Travis Kelce.
Kelsey, yeah.
Kelsey. If Kelsey doesn't play again, maybe.
Oh, yeah. They win that
Calvin
game
Ridley-
if Kelsey play.
Calvin Ridley's
Calvin-
back and he's looking like a dog.
Yeah, looking like a smooth dog.
Mm.
And what you call it looking like a dog? My man Travis Etienne, he looking crazy.
Dog.
The running back for them.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a couple good games. So let us know in the comments who y'all picks are if y'all watch football. As always, join in on the fun when it comes to Hold That Thought, because there's a lot of good stuff we talk about on Hold That Thought. A little bit different segment than we have when it's dealing with Gunpla. Just break away from the monotonous of the show. So because there's really not a whole lot of monotonous, because we better have some fun. Next up, let's get into like the meat and potatoes. Some of the meat and potatoes. This is going to be like here's the protein. I was about to say here's the here's the protein.
Where's the pause button? Here's the
I know.
Coop
I know.
Wild dog. Wildin' over there.
Here is we got to talk about the potatoes next. First up, it's R&D to the max. What Bandai can do next? What do we think Bandai can do next? We were sitting around here talking, not really like a debate, just a discussion, trying to figure out what Bandai can actually do next with some of their kits. So they touched on entry grade, right? They have touched the SD line by giving us the MGSD. They have touched on the master grade line by giving us the MGEX. Perfect grade, we established that Perfect Grade Unleash is a new line of perfect grade. So what can they do? Can they you think that the high grades do so good because of the price and it's the number one seller that they have to do anything different to the high grades? And then real grades, before we get started, real grades, they have the only line that has a deluxe. So I'll give them that, the RGDX kits. Typically you see those in the Ava kits, but they did drop some for the funnel effects for like the new Gundam or the Xeon. I don't think they did. No, they didn't do the funnel. They didn't do effects for. Has it only been
The Xeon is the only one that's got an
Xeon and the Xeon and the new Gundam. They haven't.
No. The high new as well.
They haven't done a high new.
The high new has funnel effects. Yeah.
No, but like the
box.
deluxe version.
Yeah, the deluxe version. Like they gave us the different box and everything for the other ones. So, what can Bandai do next? Do you think that they could touch the high grade line? You think it's their bread and butter? If it ain't fixed, don't broke it. So we're not even going to try anything out. What would y'all want to see in a high grade line?
Nothing.
Nothing. You think
Anything more? I feel like anything more, you're getting close to the real grade. Anything less, you're getting more to the entry grade.
Another genius headline. So, if you guys know, like what Bandai's been doing recently, for high grades, because they did it for full mechanics. No, not full mechanics. An RE1100. They did it for a master grade, right? So it'll be really dope if what they do is they just start doing it for high grades too. And for those that don't know and are listening, the Genius headline is essentially Bandai is going out to their GDWC competitions, finding the best kits that people customize and turning them into regular kits you can buy. So they did it recently with the Camphor, Schwartz, whatever it's called. I believe, what was it? The Lingworm was another one. That was Naoki. And they're going out to professional builders and having them redesign kits. They can do that with high grade. They'll save the money. They can probably just print out a ton of them of a kit that they already have on stock or the printers are ready for, and then just ship it out.
P Bandai.
Yeah, that'd be
Hopefully
P
not.
Bandai. It would be P Bandai.
Dang
That
it.
would be. I would like, of course, as y'all know, the toy photography in me. I would like to see like a more diorama, 144
Sets
sets come out. I know they did it with the Eighth MS team and the Igloo, but I would like to see it done a little bit more for like each line. Each series has its own.
They did do that. Those smaller those dioramas you could buy for the 144th scale for the Zaku and the Zagak. They had the Attack on Torrington base, like the cave one that came out. They had the city one, so like you have the Zaku standing on top of the rebel in the city.
an actual.
But
I
good
didn't know
luck
that.
finding them
I've
because
never seen it.
they came and then they went, and Bandai did not reprint any. That
Wonder
and it
why.
came painted and weathered, but they came in and Bandai just was like, "Here it is, sold out. Bye, deuces. We'll do a reprint in 50 years."
Damn, that would be nice though. If each series has like Wing Zero, you could get like or any of the Gundam Wing ones, they could offer the truck. Like you should be able to do so you could put the Gundam on top of the truck. That'd be pretty dope.
Canopy.
Like a canopy, but or like a. I know this is Austen's lane. That big cargo ship they use in Gundam Wing. That'd be pretty tough for them to put in a 144 scale. That'd be pretty tough. I would like that.
Would you like more accessories like barrels and stuff too? I know you're always on the hunt for stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that if it's little stuff like obviously people give you like a pack that has like Sally Poe, and just side characters, so you could paint and do like the smaller pilots, because what real grades come with the pilots. So I don't know why certain high grades you should be able to get the pilots and stuff for the high grades.
I'd like that actually too, like a set of figures.
Yeah,
because I'd be ready to like paint. I wanted to put like a Gato next to the Zaku, and I was like, damn, I gotta go cannibalize somebody else's box to go.
Yeah, a daggone pilot.
Yeah, so.
And I think that would be pretty dope for Bandai to do more the high grade extreme sets. That'd be pretty dope.
Come with the diorama and everything in the box.
Yep. Now let me ask y'all this, right? Again, the toy photographer in me, the toy collector in me, the collector in me. I thought about this the other day. Would you rather have P Bandai issue your kit, or we can rock like Marvel Legends? Kits come out in waves, and let's just say the Dari Blade has the leg unit pieces for the aerial.
Oh no, God, no.
Yeah.
No, Jesus Christ, no.
You wouldn't want to do that?
No.
Well, it was like the Zeta Plus though, Austen.
No, because I would end up with a bunch of kits I don't want to get.
Which is fair. Or you could do just like the people that do Marvel Legends and go on. Hey, I wanted this suit. I'm not interested in building the build the kit line. You can have my pieces. I think you'd be able. I understand what you're saying. You are absolutely right. But the community will look out.
One problem, Coop. Would you call you know me for a while? Would you call me a very socially interactive person?
No, but I think you'll be able to get away with it at Hobbytown.
Let me ask you this as well. How many people at Hobbytown like the suits I like?
Not very few. But that's what I'm saying though, Austen. Let's just think about it. Let's just say that high grade did come out with that, right? And you can get the new high grade bars in AOZ.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Master grade.
Master grade, sure. I was sticking
eventually.
Okay, master grade, right? Yeah. And you get the exam unit 2. Mm-hmm. Exam unit 3. You said it earlier. I wanted a master grade. Let's just say that's a build the kit. I think you'll be able to go in Hobbytown and find somebody who's not interested in building the build the kit and get the pieces from them to build the and you might be able to get it for free.
I'll say this: that is a possibility. It would never happen.
Yeah, it would. I think it'll happen more than you think it would.
I think it's about as possible as the sky turning orange on a, I don't know, middle of the day at noon. I mean, it happened. There was a Canadian fire that turned it orange, right?
It all depends.
It's incredibly unlikely, and no one's really happy.
I think depending on the suit, like if it came, like if somebody's like, yeah, I love Gundam Wing. Let's just say it came with the Gundam Wing set, the 5 Master Grade Gundam Wings. I love Gundam Wing Heavy On. It's my favorite one, but I'm not interested in the pieces for the builder kit.
Cool. Let me put it this way then. Let me ask you this. Would you be willing to do that though if nobody was willing to trade? You have to actually just buy each one to get those pieces. Because then you have a bunch of kits you don't want that you can't sell because no one else wants it because everybody wants what you're trying to build.
Depends.
You had to buy 5 Witcher Mercury kits to build your Wing Zero.
Yeah.
You have to, I understand what you're saying, but I've seen it done. I've seen people go up there and go to Target, get a action figure that just comes with the leg that they need, go on Macari and sell the action figure for $10 because they just with no builder figure piece. Would I go on Macari and sell a high grade kit for less than what you could get it for? Yeah, I would. Or put it up on Instagram selling with no builder kit pieces. Here are the. I would do that.
I personally, I just can't see it happening with me, at least, because 1, I'm not really all that socially interactive. 2, I'd rather just buy the kit that I want and I know it's coming to me. And 3rd, knowing Bandai, if you have the legs, the arms, but you need the torso and the head, and that's not until a reprint, God knows when you're going to finish that project, because you're counting on Bandai to print. You're counting on Bandai to reprint a kit you want, so you can get another kit that you want that they need to reprint.
I think that would. I see what you're saying. I think it'll be. I would like that way better than the P Bandai way.
I think the P Bandai way, as flawed as it is I not really like it. I like the fact that I know what I'm getting. I know what I paid, and I don't have to play any more games than the games I'm playing now. We are walking a tightrope where Bandai can at any moment throw in a new monkey right down the rope, and at this time you're like, oh god, it's an orangutan. I can't even get around that. I got to now do some type of weird hip move and swing move and Tarzan move to get onto the other side. Bandai can do it. Let's not give them any more ideas.
Okay, you're right, Austin.
Sorry, I'm energized today.
He's here for it. What would you guys change about Bandai? What would be one thing you guys would change?
Change? I would cut down on the amount of kits that I make, cut down on the amount of lines that I make as well. And also, I would start making kits that have nothing to do with any animation whatsoever. I think that Bandai is held back by having to always sell a product that's linked to another product, that's linked to another product, that's linked to another product. Stop doing that. Just make something cool for God's sakes and send it out.
I don't know if that will sell though.
It may not, but here's the beauty of it. I don't have to wait till the anime is over for me to get the Calibarn. They could have just made a Calibarn and sent it out, right? I don't have to. I can get stuff like the Infinite Dimension stuff. They're not tied to any type of video or anything. Now, granted, one of their kits didn't sell very well. The other one sold out, right? So you're still playing the game of you don't know what's going to sell. But for God's sakes, at least I'm getting stuff regularly. How many Infinite Dimension kits have come out like in the past 5 years? 4 or 3 years? 4
in the past year?
Yeah, past 2 years, 3 years. Three or 4. Hey, how many Master Grades have come out in the past year? 2 years. One.
No. We got the Dom and the Rick. We got the Rick Dom, the Rick Dom.
That's one.
New Master Grade.
The Rick Dom outcount is a 1.5.
The Eclipse is new. Pretty new Master.
2.
We got.
That's it.
No.
I don't count revisions or repaints.
The Jin.
So,
the Jin, right? So 3.
So the
MGX, which is just a Freedom XE. All right, cool. That's 4.
And then
but we said is that its own line though?
Yeah, that's
It
his
is.
online. So yeah, that doesn't count. So we got 3.
Okay, so what Verkowski came out then?
Nothing.
Zeta,
Zeta Plus, the new Zeta.
the new Zeta, and last year they put a Verkai out every year. Wing Zero came out. They come out with a decent amount
Wing
of
Zero
master
didn't come
grade.
out last year. Wing Zero came
Came out
out 2
last
years
2
ago.
years. 2 years ago. You said 2 years.
Yeah. No, I said 3 really.
Okay, 3 years. So
Right.
There's almost what 2-3 master grades a year.
2-3
Might
master
not-
grades a year.
That might not be what you want.
And Infinite Dimensions, a company a 10th of the size of Bandai, made the same amount. What's happening?
The same amount, but don't. There you go. Pushing
Better
the
quality too.
statistic. Bending the statistics to work for you. That's the only thing they're probably working on, though, man.
I want that.
So
I
no
would
high
like to-
grades, no real grades, no entry grades, no SD.
I would take a pause on all lines for more master grades, and not even build master grades.
Boom.
Dog, y'all are wilding.
If
I think-
they made a new master grade, a brand new master grade with the bells and whistles of that the Epion, but you get all the kit stuff with it, right? And they just made a regular release, you would die for
I'd
it, bro.
take 12 less high grades a year for a master grade.
Thank you. CD, thank you. I missed you, brother. Welcome back.
12 less high grades a year for one master grade. I'll trade it in.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think that. I mean, I would change the fact of just spitting out a whole bunch of like. There's been a whole lot of Witch from Mercury kits, and there's kits that we need. Like we need. Let's take a pause on the P Bandai wing kits. It's time for a Taurus. It's time for a Aries. It's time for those grunt suits. Serpent, which I think is coming, right?
There's rumors, but
rumors that because what did Marvin say? Something came that said 144 Serpent on it.
oh really?
Remember we brought it up at Hobbytown. He said the Serpent might be coming for some reason. I think something was printed that said Serpent on it, Serpent custom.
I believe it when I see
Oh,
it.
that's right. Yeah. So we'll see.
So I think that they could go back and redo or give us some new kits from other series. Which from Mercury, they didn't beat the hell out of it.
It was the poll that they actually listened to, so we can actually vote. That's what I want.
Right. They actually poll. And you know what also they could do? They could make some cheaper 1/60th scales. We were talking about this earlier. We could probably make like just perfect grades, but not at the perfect grade price, but have less articulation, less detail, whatever. Just a nice comfy statue.
Full mechanics perfect grade?
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's that one kid at GDWC that was a 1/60th tall geese with a Zex marquee standing on it that I think took second place at the Malaysian GDWC.
With the feathers and everything, right?
Yeah, with the feathers behind it and everything like that. That joint look amazing. Can you imagine having that just with minimal articulation and making it cheap? I would get one. That would be sick.
I would too. What are those?
For those of y'all listening, they both put their hands on their chin and scrape it. They're literally giving this a lot of thought. This is a deep one.
I don't know if I would.
Like the mega size?
It have to come with crazy detail. It have to be detailed. If it can't articulate, you have to give me a whole lot of detail. You have to give me panel out. I cannot do a entry grade version of it.
Wing Zero.
CD. But you know what that sounds like, right? You know what that sounds right? That sounds like someone who's not really a fan of full mechanics.
Has to be super detailed, huh? Has to put a lot of work into it to make it look good.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. That's what I'm not doing. If somebody else want to, by all means, because these full mechanic aerials looking crazy. Like one of them, Austen posted one time. I thought it was the high grade. He said, "No, it was a FM." Like he was talking about a radio channel. He said, "Yeah, it's the FM."
Once again, it was Niobe, so we all know that just gonna look good. Shoot.
But I think
I understand that not a lot of people will probably go for it. I think it'll be a niche product, but it'll be a fun one if they made like different kits, like designs. Like, can you imagine a 1/60th heavy arms? Because we're never getting a heavy arms in perfect grade, or 148 heavy arms. That'd be dope.
Yeah, but what would it do? How much? Nothing. How much? Exactly. What you're doing is thinking of the resin kit and then expanding it to 148.
But I mean, it's only $50, $60.
But think about it.
I mean, the same with the
not
mega
look like
size.
the
The
resin.
mega
It would not-
size Zaku doesn't do shit. The mega size RX
But
doesn't do
they-
shit.
Make
they
size
look-
H1.
but they look decent.
Right.
The bigger you go, the more detail you're going to lose, because you
Yeah.
want to keep it cheap, right?
Yeah. But I mean, we're all
So-
builders. We can all
Yeah.
make it look good.
That's true too.
Yep.
I don't.
I mean,
More
that-
kits in
and
mega size line. That's what I'm.
I don't-
referring to. More kits.
which is surprising that they don't do that. What if they drop the mega size Barbatos besides giving you a PG?
People would
Crazy.
love that.
Love
Would
you.
you
People
like
would
it?
love that.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Besides-
god.
Besides giving you a PG one, you be all right with that?
Easy.
I think after I've seen some of these resin kits for the Barbatos, like the perfect grade resin, like the shots that they showed for them, I don't think Bandai could ever look that good as those ones. So they might as well just give me a mega size.
Mm.
Those resin kits look incredible for the Barbatos.
Trying to think
Mega
about
size
what.
full armor unicorn. Crazy.
No. You might as well get. I'll take the add-on pack. If you give me an add-on pack for the regular unicorn, that would be crazy.
Crazy.
Think about it though. Where would you, when y'all's explaining this, right? I'm thinking, where would I put this? Where would I put a big tall geese in a man cave, yo?
So this would be for the people who have disposable income and their man cave is at least 600 square foot. Like at least an
Man
apartment.
cave same size as an apartment.
But think about it. Like I don't know. I would have to have it in some type of pose. It has to be an iconic pose. It has to have the gun. It has to have like. It has to
Something
do
in
a
a
whole
detail
lot.
front.
It's not. It's not.
I would say
Speaking of that,
like make it.
Detox being discontinued, I heard.
Yeah. What is it? IKEA is not going to sell them anymore.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, they have the new, what is it, the Lingworm, not Lingworm, the Lendrave or whatever it's called that's replacing it. But a lot of people aren't biggest fans because it has it's doors you have to open, and when you close them, the middle part is like separated, so you can't see your kit very well. So it has to be on either side, and at that point, you're just wasting space. And they don't have the risers that they sell for them anymore. You have to make your own riser, which is pretty crazy.
Bandai was selling fucking Detox.
Yeah.
But here we go. 1/48 scale Psycho Zaku with the fuel tank.
But where would you put that?
You need a garage.
Same size as you, dog. That's
I mean, like,
Godfinger. Is that his name on Instagram? You guys,
Yeah.
Godfinger, dude.
Yeah,
His shit's like 1/48.
ultra grade or something like that. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, like,
Size of a
see
child.
that I just can't see. I just with that big of a kit, I would not want it in a static museum pose. I would not want the Psycho Zaku just to be standing there like this. I need it like be able to make sure I can reach for a gun. I need whatever action based infinity. You know, whatever.
Infinity.
Put them, where you just keep adding action bases on it to make a bigger action base.
It's got thousands of arms. Just
Action based points in it. I would need so I'm just thinking about if I had my own man cave and it was decked out to how I want it, where would I put that massive kit? I have no clue where I would put it.
yeah.
But it is a good idea though. It is a good idea. What I was looking at the aerial behind you. Do you think that what line from Bandai is going to suffer the most? Like, how can I put this? Do you think because of
Master Grade?
like the Master Grade?
That line is almost extinct.
It's almost extinct. That's what I was getting at. Almost extinct. It's almost getting washed out, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
the MGX is trying to
all
save
ones
it.
you get now is P Bandai or the annual Vercon.
I think they're doing a cost analysis. The amount of people that buy Master Grade, the amount of cost it makes to make them, the amount of plastic you take to take them.
Right.
They can sell 3 high grades for the price of making 1 Master Grade. So, and they'll make their money back because they charge the high grades at $25 now, $26. So you sell 3 high grades, right? You got 2, 4, 6. That's $60. That's a Master Grade right there. And then plus tax, that's $70, $80 close to. and then you buy the action bases and all the accessory kits they sell with them, and they sell their own water slide decals now. You can get up to, what's the point of me selling one master grade that somebody might buy when I can sell a whole bunch of high grades that at least a couple people will buy. But I mean, the MGEX I don't think is the savior for master grade. I think the MGEX was made specifically for
kill the master grade line.
Yeah,
Literally.
I think it was made specifically for people with disposable income who wanted to build a challenge, like not even master grade, just have a challenge for something that looks nice. Personally, I don't like the MGEX. I don't like the Freedom MGX. I actually looked at some more videos of it, and I did some debates to myself, and I realized I don't actually like it.
Same.
I think the proportions on the Unicorn Gundam MGX is good, but I don't want to pay extra for the lights. I'd rather just paint it green for the final battle version and call it a day. All that
more
stuff,
than that, dog. It's more than that. It's more than that. If you can get your hands on a PG Unicorn, I mean the MG Unicorn, the MGX, it's more than that, brother.
You can have it, brother. I believe you. It's just not for me. but no, I think the master grade line is probably going to suffer the most. And then next, I think perfect grade. Have we seen a new perfect grade? So, I mean, at this point, they should just do the mega size thing. It'll be cheaper. But also, I mean, in terms of what Bandai can do next is axe the lines that they just don't care about anymore. Just axe them. If you're going to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Just make sure you perfect what you're keeping.
What is the newest PG besides the Unleash?
That's it.
Besides that one.
The last one to come out before that?
The Exia?
Was it the Unicorns?
Unicorns, yeah.
Yeah, Unicorns and Seven Swords was before.
Yeah, and then Seven Swords, yeah. I think that was it.
Damn, that's a long time ago.
I saw a perfect grade box for the Mark II recently. Man, that thing's old. I didn't realize how old it was.
Perfect Strike.
Perfect Strike.
Actually, was the newest one.
What about the Stray?
After
those Strays? Or those after the Unicorn?
Strays are old as shit. Red Frame Stray, PG, old. P Bandai Blue Frame, old.
Damn.
All of them are old.
Man, Seed is still kicking.
Yeah. The perfect grade, that was like the newest one. I just remember because I just got restocked.
I wonder what the next PGU is going to be.
Perfect Grade Unleashed was, I think, the only big kit that they made with any relevance of like popularity. I don't know I don't think they're going to make. If they do make another Unleashed, we all know it's going to be the Freedom. A Perfect Grade Unleashed. It's going to be the Freedom, not the Strike Freedom, just the regular Freedom. That sells buku in China every time. So, and I'm sorry, I sound like Donald Trump, China, but I mean, like it's so great.
It does. They have a whole fucking statue there, like.
Right. So yeah. So I that's what's going to be next because they'll buy it more than we do. And then after that will be Unleashed. Maybe I don't know. Like maybe what? Like the Zeta?
Zaku?
Fuck.
Did you give us the Zaku?
Yeah, Zaku Unleashed. I wonder why they haven't done that yet.
The pair with it. Come on now. I don't know. But they could drop 2 and have 3 PG Unleashes out. They could drop the Char and then the green one and have 2 PG
Sharpie Band. One's P Bandai.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
One. Actually, no. Right. The regular green one would be P Bandai.
Yeah.
Give me 3 master grades that you guys want, or 3 kits you guys want.
As a master grade?
It doesn't have to be master grade. Any grade, any line. 3 kits.
3 kits. Ooh. I definitely want to. I want an Aries, high grade Aries. I want a high grade Virgo. And it would be nice to have the RG full armor from Thunderbolts.
I stumbled across this idea one. Usually I'm the master grade guy, but this is my one time I'll actually wish for an RG. I want an RG Atlas Gundam. I think the Atlas Gundam would be fantastic in RG. There's a lot of sub munitions like P90 submachine guns. There's a lot of intricate little bits that you can work on, and the railgun probably won't be too taxing on the larger kit because the larger kit will droop down its arm over time. At least with the real grade, whatever heavy armor you put on it, it's going to stand up. All the other transformations of it, like in the amphibious mode, will be easier, and you can sell the effect parts kits with them and use them, easily with any other dioramas you have. It'll be fantastic, in my opinion. After that, I would want of course, a master. Actually, I came across this design recently too. I want this one's a concept design, so this was never put on animation. There's just a drawing of it from Naoki. I want a master grade Mark II silver bullet suppressor version. So if you guys ever watch narrative, at the end there's a silver bullet suppressor that if it fires the cannon that the rail magnum or the B magnum, it has to use its arm. Well, there's recently an art was released recently of in the novel version of narrative, they actually use a Mark II Gundam that's painted completely white that has a modified arm from the unicorn, that it has like a double jointed arm selection that uses the B Magnum. And it actually looks fantastic in my opinion. It looks really great. And I would really like that as like a P Bandai kind of exclusive kit that I can get. I know I hate ordering from P Bandai, but it would be the one kit I would actually be proud of owning and knowing not a lot of people have. And then for regular release, dude, I mean, just any master grade.
Okay, they mess around and give you a new upgraded act guy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Coop, I have made a horrible mistake. I've made a terrible choice in judgment. You have caught that very quickly. Thank you, sir.
More precise.
Grade that's Austen. Not that.
No more aquatic.
Fucking 2.0 at guy, but I'd quit. I'd retire.
I would riot. I would fly right to Japan.
The Thunderbolt at guy. Would you cut the Thunderbolt at guy though?
God, I would lose it with Bandai.
Yeah. The Echo Wars one was. Would you get that? And would you get that?
I would actually. Now that I would like in 144th as well, but that's just because I would really like it to be standing next to my E2 Hawkeye. I like all my electronic warfare machines to be in the same size. I think that would be really cool. But no, I mean master grade. Dang, I mean there's so many kits I want. There's so many, man. I don't know if I could pick one. Master grade
P Bandai Z Zulu. That's my.
There you go with that Z Zulu, man.
Hey,
you know what? I think I'm just gonna get the resin kit and make you one.
At this point, right?
Because but I got a for you, Cooper, RE100 full mechanics, like Satria, because they're never gonna make a master grade.
Which is I don't.
But I would definitely take a RE100 Cassandra full mechanics.
I'll be all right without it. Full mechanics.
All right.
Because it won't be one. Yeah, it won't be a true 1/100. I feel like
the size, the surface detail. Is what I want.
That's what you want. I see what you're saying.
In that case, you want a full mechanics.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm shocked at? Is it maybe because Bandai knows? I see they did go with it one time, which threw me completely off. They put the QR code on the G-frame box of the Sazabi for the instruction manual. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet for all the other kits.
Yeah, they did that with the Zeta too. Step by step
for the
transformation.
which one?
For the newest one.
Oh yeah. I heard about that.
The Verkal, yeah, you can follow step by step, and they shows you animated how to transform it.
Remember we saw pictures from that because when it was announced, we used those pictures to look at how the proportions look. I remember seeing that, but I'm surprised they haven't done QR codes yet for the manuals, because they can really do. If they did QR codes, they can really take off with like a app. That'd be crazy. An app, your backlog collection, what you have in your backlog. That'd be nuts.
Yeah, like they do with Funko.
Like they do with Funko. They have an app of this is what you have in my backlog. You can scan the Gundam, and like if you have a decent size back, it's already in your backlog.
Right.
That'll be. And
can
then
you get a price estimate?
It'll help people from double buying, so that way, like if you go out to buy a kit, you're like, I already have this, but you can scroll through it. That'll be dope.
Yep, good for reselling.
Somebody patent this shit now.
Yep.
No. Somebody does it. Undergated Network, LLC, trademark. Undergated Network. We did it first.
Yeah,
we did it first.
No, that's actually a crazy idea, because then,
right?
Yeah, like
because let's just say I'm going to sell my backlog. I'll just post my link, and you see everything in my collection.
Right.
Yep.
Or like and you said, I have like, damn, do I got this kit? Scan it. Oh, all right, I don't got it. Cool.
And then you have a library where you can pull the manual out and see. That'll be dope. The manual will give you like colored manual pictures, right? Could give you step-by-step virtual instruction. You press it, shows you how to take the piece and put it
together.
on. Yep. Come on, Bandai.
What can you do next?
Yeah, that's something that would be tough. An app, a Gunpla official Gunpla app. That would be.
You know what's crazy? It seems so great. I'm surprised Bandai hasn't done it yet.
Right. You can do that for anything, like anime list. I got an anime list. It tells me everything I've read, watched. The Funko app. When I was in the Funkos. You got that sneakers app.
And imagine if Bandai if they took the Nike format and did Bandai raffle off a lottery for kits. You want this kit?
Bandai day where they have every Bandai kit they've released in the last year up there. They just did that for sneakers.
In stock.
That'd be crazy. But you had a $5 subscription to get access to
I'll do the $5.
That's crazy. You wouldn't take the $5 subscription to get
Austen. You wouldn't do
any shoe that any Bandai kit that's come out in the last 2 years. You spend $5
because you don't know what you're getting. I might get an Act Guy twice.
No. What he's saying is you do a monthly subscription, $5, and they'll have a Bandai day, like Prime Day, and on Bandai day, all kits
everything
that were on the site in the last 2 years is available in stock.
And I get it instantly. Like I don't have to wait for months for them to print.
You still gotta wait, but you get access to everything in the last 2 years.
You get access to the last 2 years.
How often do they have Bandai Day?
Once a year.
How often do they have Prime Day? Once a year.
Just one. So $5 a month for once a year. I get anything for free,
and then you get like free shipping. I thought I'll give you free shipping. I'll give you some perks.
Okay. So I'm not really getting it for free. I am paying for it. I am paying $5.
Yeah.
Nothing's
you
free.
Pay the $5 a month.
All right, shipping.
If you don't pay the $5, you don't get the access.
Shipping's free, and then you get 1 hour access early to the site. It go live at 8 o'clock.
Why don't I just pay for the month that they're having the Bandai Day, and then just cancel the subscription?
You can do that.
You could do that, but you get out. But don't try to throw you like, hey, you get in, you come in at 8 o'clock. We see that you're a Bandai member. You get access to all new Bandai kits at 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock before general release. You get free shipping. I mean,
if I just pay for the $5 for that month that's available, I'm only spending $5 to get any Bandai kit I want.
That's fine. I'm just saying Bandai should do that because that's more money. That's still everyone's gonna flood it that day. That's still 5 times driving more people. Some people
but then they would be losing money, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they just sell the kit on that day?
Think about it. Prime Day, you could set up Prime and do the 14-day free trial and get Prime Day. Yeah, that's already been thought of. People already do that. Yeah. So to hell with it. They don't give a damn. But would you do it, Austen? Stop trying to find out the loophole.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm thinking in terms of how Bandai would react. Yes, if it was me personally, I would do that. I would pay $5 and say, "Hey, I want the Zeta Plus, please," or "I want the Zeta Plus C1 Master Grade, please." Thank you, and then literally cancel my subscription.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how Bandai can squeeze more money out of this.
But I mean, I don't see them. I don't see how that's them gaining money though. Because
how about this then?
$5 that day.
I'll give you $20. I'll give you $20 a month, right? You get everything we talked about already on the app. So the Gunpla backlog, library.
So you give me $20?
No, $20. It's a subscription. Bandai subscription.
I'm sorry. I thought you were paying me to go get Gunpla.
No, it's $20 Bandai subscription on the app, right?
Okay.
You go log your backlog, right? Give you the library to store your manuals, give you free shipping, right? Okay. And access to Bandai related manga.
Okay.
So all the Galore the Losers digital give you IBO digital but Japanese. You know,
Okay.
it can't be dubbed or translated.
Okay.
And you get early access to P Bandai 8 o'clock
Okay.
and free shipping.
Okay.
Would you pay $20 a month for that?
No,
Hmm.
that's just too much. $20 a month, that's too much. And most of that stuff I'm not going to use.
Would
Now-
you pay $20 a month? CD?
CD?
That
That's a
free
lot of
shipping
money, right?
That free shipping come in handy though.
For
Free
me,
shipping,
no,
think about it.
because
If
I don't buy. I honestly buy 3 things a year off P Bandai.
so, think
Says
think
the
about
man
it.
with the monochrome tower.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, so, no.
Get up on that. chill.
So think about it like this: if it's $20 a month, 2 releases, right? Think about it. Like right now, 2 releases a month, because of what they drop. P Bandai once a month. P Bandai's once a month.
I think it's twice a month. But
Twice
I could
a
be
month?
wrong. I could be wrong.
Let's
Yeah.
just say it's twice a month. The free shipping pay for itself because you're saving $20 on shipping. So it cancels
what if-
out.
What if there's nothing like Austin said? What if there's not shit you want in any of those releases? That's the only thing.
True, but I'm also getting the catalog for any band.
I would take the catalog if they have like the value option. I'd pay the 10 to not have the free shipping. I'll take off the free shipping.
Take the free shipping off.
And what I was just about to say was like I would pay like 15, maybe 10 if I just get the magazine, but then I'd realize that's just a magazine subscription.
Would y'all do 30 a month for 30? I know it got wild. Just the catalog, but you also get a subscription box, one mystery P Bandai kit.
You know me, I don't do mystery boxes. I hate them. I think they're incredibly predatory. But what do you think, CD?
I'm a good. I can get got for a good
Mystery
mystery
P-
box.
Yeah.
You can get me for a good mystery box.
I know. It look like you're a gambling man.
I am.
You over here
Dog.
talking
I
about the
gamble
money line with the money
and
spread.
I'd get a fucking
Flugel.
ad guy.
Mess around and get a flugel.
Flugel,
Mystery.
and turn right back around and get like something that needs all the stickers in the world.
Man, that would be a month wasted.
I mean, but think about it. You get a master grade for 30.
Man, that's more plastic going right to the sea.
I think that Bandai do need to look into like a subscription or an app. Like you said, I would do the $10 for the backlog Gunpla app.
Yeah,
Gunpla
I would definitely spend $10 to have that.
Yeah, if it was a one-time purchase for $10, I would definitely get that.
Monthly purchase.
Oh no, never mind. Nah.
You want to do $10 a month, Austin?
I thought it was a one-time purchase. No, if it's no. I can just get a piece of paper and a pen and write down what I have and carry it with me in my wallet.
And you can also
I can take a picture with my phone and it's always with me.
You can also mail your letters and
the things you be doing to
ride
your
a
phone.
horse
I don't
buggy.
know. Your phone's
Now, to be fair, sir, I do mail letters out sometimes. I think it's incredibly romantic.
What would y'all do in the comments? Let us know. I think the Bandai app should. Hey, Bandai.
at least
the
some way to
Gunpla
keep
app?
track of everything on your phone.
Yeah,
Besides
Yeah.
pen and paper or Excel sheet.
or a picture like you a fucking
Just take a picture.
Rolodex. Come on, Austin. Yeah,
Just
I
take a
forgot
picture.
pager and shit.
coming
Just
from a
take
guy that got 5 Origin kits. But you know
That's
what?
why-
On purpose.
And I have a picture of all of them. If I need to know if I have it, I open my phone. I just look at the picture. I have it. Okay. Close.
Or you go to the app and you can just see the check mark.
Man, y'all are rich. Yeah, that's what it
Scan
is.
the
Y'all are rich,
barcode.
bro. Maybe I'm just broke and homeless currently. I'm just I ain't got nowhere to stay.
So,
I
Austin,
can't
tell
afford
us.
nothing.
Tell us real quick. What would you pay $10 a month for a
Netflix.
Bandai app?
Oh,
In
for
a
Netflix?
Bandai, what would the Bandai app?
What would get you to spend $10 a month? Yeah.
It would need me to be able to pick for free with free shipping any Master Grade kit I want. Not just P Bandai, but any Master Grade kit I want. Right? It's gonna need me to send me a constant stream of supplies. So new paint, new primer.
Damn.
It can be small bottles. It can be small bottles. It doesn't have to be big
Austin,
bottles.
do you have any subscriptions? Do you have Netflix? Do you have Hulu?
They're
He
all
has
for
it
my
all.
family, not for me. I don't watch them.
Do you pay any subscriptions? Oh, so you have
No,
those?
not really. I mean, I do pay for Amazon Prime, but that's because I do the yearly subscription where I just pay for 1 year. But this year I'm actually canceling it because I don't order anything from there anymore.
So you wouldn't want early access
You got some
to?
savings over there. I know you got some bread.
Yeah,
How much you
he
afford.
got to. Yeah,
Are you-
mine is ass off and save bread. And
That's
with
funny.
a new apartment, I bet you he's saving bread too.
We'll
I don't want to
see.
hear it. I don't want to hear it,
We'll see.
Austin.
We'll see
I'm
Christmas.
just
That's
Day.
what's going on the damn P Bandai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
Did your camphor came in right?
it should be coming sometime next month, if I remember correctly.
That's going to be
October.
when
Damn,
you
fellas,
move in?
I didn't tell you. I took an L.
Why? What happened?
I didn't
Damn.
get the Mark V.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get the Mark V?
So let me tell you, dog. I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I came home. My girl was in bed. I got in bed. I closed my eyes. It was 8:30 when I woke up.
8:30 his time.
8:30 my
That means
time.
11. That's 11:30 our time. Just 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yo, I wound up fucking around and found me a Mark V.
Hey, quit playing. Quit playing.
I got a photo of it too, dog.
Quit playing.
Hey, Coop, what you need, dog? You still need
I
still
yo,
need that
I
wing
messed
zero
around.
in that
Yeah, I
resin?
messed around and found a Virtue. Somebody dropped a
Man.
Virtue on. That was crazy.
I live down the street from you now. Don't you do this. I'll park in
So,
your
yeah, I took
driveway
that L.
every morning.
So, question, Austin, brother, this weekend are we going airbrush hunting?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Let's go. Let's go.
I think it's
Let's
time.
go. Think it's time?
I think it's
We're
time.
We're gonna go in.
tell you,
Make sure
Austin,
you
it's an eclipse.
don't get you the
What's up?
Grex.
Get you an eclipse.
What'd you say, CD? The
Get
Eclipse?
you an eclipse. Eclipse.
Oh, Eclipse airbrush.
Still wrapped up and sealed. No need for the big boy yet.
Do they sell those in stores or are those only online?
Only online.
Or go ahead and go to Hobby Lobby and get you the Neo. That's Mr.
Yeah.
That's Mr. All Around.
Neo.
The
Gotcha.
Neo is nice. The Neo is nice. And it's only like what 70?
69, baby.
69.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
You can
I-
even
I
go to Hobby.
really-
They might even have the set where you get the compressor too. The little compressor, it'd be like $140, but it's worth it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but-
Especially
Damn, Austin stepping into the airbrush game.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited for my man. Question is, what you about to do with all the rattle cans though? How
probably
many
still
rattle
use-
cans you have?
You know, I don't have the tray with me, but do you know one of those 3 dresser drawers like you could pull
Yeah.
out? So I have the entire drawer of that bottom drawer of that filled, and I have 3 separate boxes that are filled too. So
Sheesh, you got a lot.
I have a lot. I guess I'll still use them. I'll find other projects to do and use them with, but I can't have them
Once you-
sit around forever because they'll just die.
Yeah. Once you go to the airbrush, you're not going back. I promise.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
tight.
Unless you're
already
like,
know.
unless you're trying to prime a piece really fast. Once you're to
Yeah.
the
There we go.
airbrush,
That's the only thing I'll use it for. Like the inner frame black. Prime this thing rattle can black, please.
yeah, like this is the last I got of anything.
That's clear. Yeah, that's
That's top coat.
top
Yeah.
coat at that. So, well, fellas, I think that's it, man. I think that was a pretty fun episode. I know we were supposed to get more into 8th MS team episodes 3 through 6, but we could jump into that next week, man. I think the R&D episode was pretty dope. Different thoughts. I think Austen talks big game, but if Bandai came out with an app with certain features, I think he'll do the $10 a month. What would y'all want? What would y'all want in y'all Gunpla Bandai official app?
Build your Bandai app. What do you want? What are your features?
Build your Bandai app. What would the features be? I will want, again, let me just get categorized in my own personal collection. Let me get
by
access.
series. Be able to hit like Gundam Wing and be able to pull up all your Wing kits. Go to UC and pull up all your UC kits.
Look like a website.
That would be tough.
That would look like a website. Give me access to stream all Gundam manga, Thunderbolts. Granted, I'll even flash over the Japanese ones, right? I'll even look over the unicorn ones. Give me early access and free shipping. I could go out.
Austen wants free kits, free supplies.
Yeah, he just wants it. He just wants it. At that point, he just come on now, Austen. I'll give you a mystery item in your package.
I don't want a mystery. This ain't the Scooby Gang. I don't want to just who's under the box, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Hobby,
I'm a mystery box guy.
You want the mystery box?
Clay loves mystery stuff. So I'm a good mystery box guy.
I hate mystery boxes as well, dog. I hate mystery boxes. Nah.
Do me
because of trading cards, man. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, booster packs, and all that. All those are just mysteries. Mess your whole thing up. Mess your whole life up.
It literally got you in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget, check out Vulcan Hobby. Go to vulcanhobby.com. Use the code TheUndergate10 to get 10% off your order at checkout. He's doing big things, so make sure y'all following.
Yes, sir.
Grips
stuff coming in.
Yep. There's a Grips 2, right? Grips _
Grips 2, yeah.
What's coming in at the end of the month, Coop?
The kid of the year, kid of the decade. Kid of the decade.
Every time I mention the shit, kid of the year, kid of the last 2 years, kid of the last 5 years, kid of the 2000s.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely going to be the kid of the year. Hands down. Y'all know hands down is going to, and we're talking about the RG Epion. Y'all know hands down is going to be kid of the year.
There be dragons.
Is anything else?
The Epion, it's a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there be dragons.
Coming at the end of the month, yeah.
Wow. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Is that Game of Thrones reference? I'm just saying, kid of the year. Kid of the year. It's gonna beat out the Caliburn.
Sure.
It's gonna beat out the Caliburn.
It should. I mean, can you imagine if it's only as good as the Caliburn?
Now it should. Now it better. This is how they backtrack, people. It should. That's what they say. It should. And then when we bring it up at the end of the year, and we say the kid of the year belongs to the Epion, I told you it should. I told you it would. I told you.
You gotta say what else came out this year?
A lot of Witchful Mercury kits that haven't been bad yet, right?
I never said it was going to be bad.
High grade.
Best high grade, right? What other RGs came out to fight it
this year?
Yeah.
That's the only RG release,
which is fair.
The Gal Geigar, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Sure. I mean, still kid of the year. It's going to be kid of the year. It's going to beat out the MGSD. It's going to beat out.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
It's going to beat out the MGSD.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
It's going to beat out the MGSD.
That MGSD is not only popular with us, but it's popular with people who don't even like Gundam. And I've seen a lot of girls love that MGSD.
It's going to beat out the MGSD. This RG Epion, sit back and watch.
All right.
It's not going. I want to let you know now.
The only competition for it?
It's not going to.
That's it. I think so.
I don't know. MGX. It'll probably be those three, or the Caliburn might be put in there. The Caliburn. It'll probably be Epion, Caliburn, and MGSD as the final three.
We really need to start getting this list together for our kits start rolling our kits of the year, because we got to get this list together. Because I tell you, December is going to be lit. All of us are going to be running down our list, man.
You know what's even litter before December? 1 year.
Yeah,
that's right. 1 year
coming up. We have 4 episodes left. That's 4 weeks. That's a month away from our 1 year anniversary. So stick around. Make sure you following. Make sure you interact.
Big giveaways. Shit.
Big giveaways. Yeah, and also new segment, host of the year, and why it's Austen. Thank you.
That's pretty good, man. But make sure y'all
Right back to
follow
the
and make
table
sure.
for them contract talk, Austin.
Yep. Go ahead. Thinking about holding out. Hey, how about that?
I think we came to an agreement. Flanked by my 2 agents.
Heard you're a Cardinals fan. You ever been to Arizona? You about to ship his ass down.
I do know it's hot there.
Oh, you'll find out soon.
Damn,
But make sure you,
shit to Hard Knocks.
make sure you follow us, follow all 3, subscribe to the channel. I'm already telling y'all some of the rules, and make sure y'all see. Some people might be getting doubles and triple entries. Might be from doing certain things, real simple
BANDAI.
things.
That's all I can say.
We see y'all. We see the people that support. That's all I want to say. And the people that support we feed the people that help us. So definitely make sure you follow all 3 of us. Follow the Instagram page too as well at the Undergated Network. I'm Coop. That's CD, and that's Austen Gunpla Tesseract. So until next time, be nice, be lovely, be victorious in everything you do in your spirits.
And be undergated.
Undergated, never underrated. Peace.
Deuces, thugs.
Boom.